The G5 and G5 Plus duo were announced earlier this year at MWC 2017. However, Moto has now brought an updated model to the G5 Plus in the form of the G5S Plus. The G5S Plus builds on most of the specifications and feature sets of the G5 Plus, but incorporates a larger display, a dual camera setup at the back, and improved front camera. Let's take a look at the unboxing and first impressions. The box of the G5S Plus is in typical Lenovo fashion and nearly identical to that of its predecessor. You have some of the device feature highlights on the back side of the box. Inside the box you find the G5S Plus itself, which in our case is the Luna Grey model with a black front and grey back. You also get an option of blush gold. The box also comes with a user guide, warranty and safety booklet, SIM ejector pin, a micro USB cable, a pair of earphones and a wall charger. The charger supports Moto turbo charging and can output 5 volts at 3 ampere, 9 volts at 1.6 ampere and 12 volts at 1.2 ampere. The Moto G5S is surprisingly well built. It feels really solid, and despite many other devices in this segment having great build quality, this is definitely a class apart. Perhaps the 168 grams of weight too has a role to play in that. The metal unibody design fits really well in your hand and the finish provides good grip. The Moto logo is present at the back in a dimple, which I quite like since it gives a place for your finger to rest, while some may argue that ideally a fingerprint sensor would be here instead. The display is a 5.5-inch 1080p IPS panel that has really good colors and contrast and is good too. However, the 2.5D Corning Gorilla Glass 3 is a bit reflective. The fingerprint sensor is located at the front below the display. It seems really accurate and is always active. You can use the sensor to unlock as well as lock the device, but it may take some getting used to, as you generally think of the button doubling up as a home button. The on-screen navigation keys are what you need to use for navigation. The bezels are pretty present due to the fingerprint sensor as well as the upgraded front-facing 8MP camera compared to the 5MP unit on the G5 Plus. It also has an aperture of f2.0 and an LED flash. The device is powered by a Snapdragon 625 chipset that comes with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. It runs on Android 7.1.1 Nougat. There's a 3.5mm audio jack at the top, the hybrid dual SIM card slot is on the left, and there is a volume rocker as well as a group power key on the right side of the device. At the bottom is the micro USB port, speaker grill, microphone, while at the back is where you find the secondary microphone, a unique antenna pattern, and the party piece, which is the dual camera setup. The G5S Plus has an RGB plus monochrome dual camera setup with f2 aperture and 13MP of resolution. By right, this should give better dynamic range, detailing and sharpness than just a single camera setup. We shall test it out in detail pretty soon. There's also a 3000 mAh battery that supports Motorola Turbo Power fast charging, but you need to use a stock charger. One thing I don't understand is why Motorola haven't made the switch to USB Type-C port yet, considering that it's almost 2018 and most devices even cheaper than this have made the switch. The 64GB model retails at a price of Rs 15,999, while the 32GB model retails at Rs 13,999 and are available exclusively through Amazon India, and you can find the purchase links from the description below. Please stay tuned for more content on the G5S Plus. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to get the latest updates from us. Thanks for watching this video. See you again in the next one.